There we go. All right. This should be smoother. I think I put too much on it. It was so high. But hey, that's what you got to do sometimes. You got to test your limits. That's what you got to do. You got to test your limits. I had it all the way up to 5,000. It kept jumping to 11,000. And it was just like, this is too much. But now we dropped it all the way down to 3,500. I think that should be a pretty nice, smooth stream. I think last time I had it at 3,000 last stream, and it was nice all the way through, even with the game inside. We're gonna see. Next time we get on, we're gonna bump it up to 4,000. All right. I'm watching the Lakers game. Minnesota looks rough. Well, they're gonna look rough. Who did they add? Who did they add again? They got rid of Cat and added I don't know. Who did they add? Minnesota looking rough is a good thing, by the way. Randall? Okay. It's a good thing for us. We're hoping that they can look rough for a while. Well, I mean, right now we don't need them to look rough, but you know, if everything, Randall, that's pretty bad. If everything is screwed up and everything's terrible, right? It's at least a sign of bad management. And if it's a sign of bad management, well, ladies and gentlemen, that 2030, 2031, those two picks that we have from Minnesota might look pretty nice. It might look pretty nice in the future. Boston game was boring. Derek looked good. We need to sign him back. No, we don't. No, we don't. And I'm the biggest Derek White fan. We do not need to sign Derek White back, all right? He is happy where he is. He's winning championships. Let him stay where he's at. We don't need him. We already have Castle. We have CP3. Castle should ideally be better than Derek. We'll be fine. We don't actually need Derek White back. That ship has sailed. Would he fit with the team? Of course he would. He fit with the team when he was here. But yeah, we don't need him back. Have mercy if the Knicks can't guard Boston, who can. Yeah, I mean, Boston should be back in the finals, but we'll wait and see. We have to wait and see. Maybe Miami. Miami is pretty tough defensively. We have to wait and see. It's only the beginning of the season, right? All right, guys. We got so much to talk about. We probably should just, like, go ahead and dive in, maybe? Should we just... Why did the stream do that? Why did it have an issue just now? I don't quite. And why is it going all the way to 8,000? It doesn't have to jump up that high. Hold on. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect. So give me a second. Give me a millisecond, y'all. Let's see here. All right, so the stream is gonna jump for a minute. Just give me a minute. I don't like it messing up at all. All right, and then I'm gonna reconnect it. We good? Applesauce is good. Applesauce is good. I do agree. Applesauce is good, especially this applesauce. This looks delicious. Dude, I have to freaking fix this. Hold on. Where's my... All right, display capture. And why is my display capture like this? Why are we cutting off so much of the screen? Like, we can cut off some of the screen, but not all of the screen. What the heck? Should have trusted my past self. Okay, yeah, we do have to cut off some of it. I don't know why though. Also, let me fix my thing. I don't like my cruiser not showing up. Here we go. Capture cruiser. There we go. There we go. Wait, I just realized I don't have my Steven Universe cruiser no more. Where's my Steven Universe cruiser? That's weird. I can't continue this stream until I get my... Was it deleted? I wonder if I ain't had it in a while and I'm just now noticing. It's okay. All right, guys, let's dive into this. Let's see. We're gonna go to good old Twitter. Some might call it X. If you're lame, you call it X. If you're older than a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old, then you might remember that it was once called Twitter. Let's see here. Let's go to likes. Let me bring this up. This isn't like worthy of a separate segment, but hey, it's worthy of something. So when we went over the Wembanyama interview the other day, you guys remember that someone was very kind to say, hey, Clan, here's a translation of everything that was said at the end. And they talked about his weight, and he basically said, yeah, I did not gain 50 pounds in a year. Which everyone knew that. Nobody calls it X. That is true. That is very true. I said Kenny, sorry, Vinny. That's very true. But yeah, so our friend here, Thomas, says, hey, I missed the last bit of the French part of Wemby's interview, in which he said he was rooting for Castle to win Rookie of the Year. So, cool. He should win it, though. He should win it. There's no reason he shouldn't win that. Let's see here. All right, let's see what we got here. So, I know Barack Obama recently talked about Wemby, but before I do that, I'm wondering, because I didn't actually watch it. So let me see. If I click on it, how long is this actual video? 4 minutes? Does he talk about Wemby the whole time?
Y'all did good, and I'm happy.
Hold on, Obama. Hold on, I'm gonna change it to my earphones.
Happy. And
my God, that's loud. That's what you guys were hearing? Why didn't you say anything? That killed my ears, man. Jeez. You guys didn't say a word. That hurt. Let me turn this down.
You did have the best line.
Yeah. When did we talk about Wemby, though?
The whole time. And you guys are playing.
Yeah. When did we talk about Wemby, though?
Playing pro ball since he was 15.
Okay, so he is only talking about Wemby for a minute of this interview. All right, so we can just use this clip from Twitter then. Bomb now. I know, right? All right, okay. Let's see. All right, chat. Chat-a-tat-tat. So we got quite a few things to go over. And one of which, Barack Obama had something to say about Victor Wembanyama. So I definitely want to take a look at this. He has some really great takes when it comes to basketball. If you ever kept up with Obama outside of, politics, he has pretty good taste when it comes to that. Not the best taste in music, but he does rock with Eminem. He said that he listens to Eminem's Lose Yourself, or he used to do that before every speech. Pretty dope. I will say that's pretty dope. All right, so let's take a look at what Obama have to say. Obama is a Spurs fan. No, he's not. Shut up. He got to be a Bulls fan. Isn't he from Chicago? Shut up. That would be cool, though. All right, let's listen.
It's hard to take your eyes off Wembanyama when he's on the court. I mean, you're too young to remember when Durant first came in the league. And that
How old is Halliburton? I don't know.
Was freakish, right? You just hadn't seen somebody that tall with that skill set. And you're definitely not old enough to remember Magic and Bird. Those two guys, people forget how tall Bird was. I mean, Bird was like a legit 6'9".
Oh,
and Magic was 6'9", and those guys are doing things that up until that point big men hadn't done. But to see a guy, he makes the rest of y'all just look tiny.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I mean,
that wasn't the best. Is there more to this? No, there got to be more to this. We're going to YouTube. Nah, I'm going to the transcript. It seemed like he had a follow-up there and they cut it off. Let's see here. Show transcript. And we're gonna look for control, find, tiny. Y'all just look tiny. Here we go.
Y'all just look tiny.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I mean, and to see, his growth curve, it's hard not to watch them. And
the Spurs, right? I think he's talking about the Spurs.
And Anthony Edwards, I enjoy.
Oh, okay. No, he was just talking about Wemby and Luka, I believe. All right, so cool. Yeah, man, that's really cool, man. It's like to the point where everybody is talking about Wemby, and he is a very hard man to impress when it comes to basketball. So I am here for it. I'm excited. This just gets me so hyped for the season. At 101, he talks about his fave teams. Shut up. He's not going to say the Spurs. He's not going to say the Spurs. He has to be a Bulls fan. He's a traitor if he isn't a Bulls fan. Hold on.
I enjoyed watching most over the last decade. It's the Warriors, and before that it was the Spurs. I just like that style of basketball, right? The beautiful game and the ball's popping and nobody's just backing up and dribbling the whole time. And you guys are playing that style of ball. Now, you got to pick up that defense a little bit.
One thing I never understood is how people would say that the Spurs were boring to watch. Even my brother, back then when I was a huge Spurs fan, everybody around me were confused. They were like, why are you a Spurs fan? I'm not from San Antonio. I got to say that like 50 million times because everyone always asks like, where are you from? Are you from I'm not from San Antonio. Far from it. But so nobody around me in school, my family, nobody was a Spurs fan at all. Like I had no influences to become a Spurs fan other than Manu Ginobili was awesome. And that's what caused me to start watching them. But I never thought that they were boring. And I remember at that time, everyone was saying how boring the Spurs were to watch. I still don't get it. I still don't understand it to this day. Maybe it's because when I was introduced to my favorite team that I got accustomed to the way that they play ball. But I just do not see how you can watch the Spurs with all this ball movement and just how pretty it is and say that was not fun to watch. I don't get that. Man, that 2014 championship team was magical, just saying. It was like, they were so good, it looked rehearsed. Like, it looked like it wasn't even real. The way that they passed the ball, the way that they gelled with each other, it didn't look real, right? It looked like the Harlem Globetrotters. Like you practiced for this. Some of the things that they pulled off, the amount of basketball IQ is just incredible. And that will always be, especially market team, okay? That will always be the way to win. You have to have a superstar, obviously, just like anybody. But you're not going to be able to just buy your way to the top, buy your way to the championship. You're going to have to be able to be methodical in the way you do things. One thing that will never change, I know the NBA has done a really good job of trying to implement certain things to incentivize players to go to smaller market teams. But at the end of the day, one thing you will never be able to fix is your location and let you literally just like jump up and run off somewhere else. But you'll never be able to fix where you are. And players undoubtedly are always going to gravitate towards some of those bigger markets, right? Like, who doesn't want to hang out in Miami? Who doesn't want the nightlife of LA, right? Like, they're going to always go there. So it's important for you to create a team that is very, just plays the right way. High basketball IQ team. You have to. So this was good stuff, man. It's really cool. At the very least, I'm just happy that we're getting so much attention. And yeah, it's just more proof that we're on the rise, baby. We're on the rise. Coming from New York, I feel you on the Spurs being boring. Watching the team, I was always a fan of their ball movement and Tim Duncan fundamental plays. Yeah, I never understood that, Ray. I never get it. I never. People used to say it all the time, like, oh, they're old guys. Oh, they don't play the right. I don't get it. I don't get it. Even going back and watching some of those plays. Back when we had McDice, I remember telling my brother, like, how good McDice was for the team. He was like, McDice? But it was, like, fun to watch. It was fun to watch. He had that really neat game winner that one time. I don't think he had any other game winners other than that one time. I believe that was a tip in, right? Was it a tip in, a putback block, or a putback dunk? I don't know. I remember. I don't know why that's so vivid in my memory. I don't think it was a playoff game or anything. I don't know. It was like watching a scripted match. I totally missed your comment there. I'm sorry, but yeah, you're right. Yeah. So I don't know. I think the Spurs should definitely get more credit than they do. But obviously, good take here. Obviously, good take. Bama usually has really good takes. Oh, good. All right. Music is all right sometimes, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see what some of the comments have to say about that. We really got Tyrese Halliburton interviewing President Obama before GTA 6. That is true. That is true. Barack Obama being the first guest of the new era is insane. What? Welcome to the young man. This isn't like their first video or so. What do you mean? What does he mean? I don't know. I don't know what they mean. I don't know what they mean by that. Anyways, good stuff. Good stuff. Ending segment. End it. All right. Cool. What else we got here? So we got President Obama talking about the Spurs, glazing us up a little bit. And okay, now we have to go to YouTube. Well, I was already on YouTube, but we got to go to San Antonio. Here we go. All right, we got quite a few things to go over here. What's today? Today's Tuesday. And then we play on Thursday. Let's we'll do two of these. Which ones you guys want to do? You want to do Sochan and Chris Paul? I feel like Greg Popovich is one, like, we know what we're getting out of it, but it might be informative. I don't know. We're only going to do two. I think it would be good to only do two, so we don't post like 3 days in a day. So, which one do you think? Not that many people in here. Usually I can ask and get an answer within a second. So because there's not that many people in here and no one wants to text anything or message anything, first person gets dibs. I don't know. Let me see some of these I missed. Rob Dillingham haven't gotten into the game for Minnesota yet. Oh, I didn't know that. Don't be too fooled just by the off season and summer league, man. I think sometimes people get a little too excited. You see someone play a few good games and they're like, oh my goodness, the Spurs messed up. You gotta calm down a little bit. You just gotta kind of wait it out. He's gonna get some minutes. I'm not saying he won't. 3? Yeah, 3. What? No, what? No, I said, are we doing Sochan or Chris Paul? Let's do Sochan? Okay. You want Jason 1. Too late. All right, now it's Chris Paul or Popovich. That's the question now. Chris Paul or Popovich? Which one? All right, let me know. Chris Paul or Popovich? All right. Let's go ahead and listen to our boy Sochan. Should I speed it up? 5 minutes? It's 6 minutes long? I don't know. By the way, I need to say this. I want to go ahead and throw this out there right now, okay? I don't get a lot, so many people, but I get enough people to notice of people saying, like, don't pause the video. Don't comment on the video. Dude, This is a react. If you don't want me to comment and pause the video, just go watch the original video, okay? I'm not just gonna farm content that way. I'm not just gonna be like, let me play it and let me just leave my seat. Like, no, dude. If I'm watching it and I have something to say, I'm gonna say it in the middle of it. All right. If it's annoying, it's annoying. But yeah, dude, just go watch the original video. You don't have to watch this reaction to it. It's fine. Or you can watch this reaction and then you can go watch the original video and then watch this reaction. I don't know. It's not that serious. Chris Paul 2, please. Okay, Chris Paul. Oh my God. Okay, is that me? That's not me. Fix it, please, God. Hello? Oh my goodness.
Nobody will be able to hear.
Hi.
That is so loud in my ear. You on PS5? Yeah, I'm on PS5. What, you want to get these hands? I'm gonna open up a room and live. Hopefully the stream is fine. I don't understand why it's dropping. I do not get it. It was just fine a minute ago. Maybe after this I'll drop this stream and then we'll do it all over again. Maybe it has to be down at 3,000. I hate that it does. I hear some buzzing. Yeah, it's this mic. All right, bet, Jimmy.
I think we're ready. These past 2 days were really competitive. We did a lot of learning, going through our playbook, playing defense. So I think we're ready. Yeah, definitely. I know we wanted to cut the practice short a little today, but I think we all wanted to play, so we asked for a couple more games. But no, they've been tough.
Okay, so it sounds like they've been really competitive. That's good. I hate his hair, by the way. Hopefully he does something. Probably better when it's braided.
Devin's progressing pretty well, doing a little bit more. Would you be surprised if he's not ready around the 1st, November 1st?
No, he's going to be ready. I think, again, he wants to play. It's been a minute since he's played 5-on-5. I think he's really eager to play. But, it's important for him to be healthy before he starts rushing things.
I don't know why Sochan. Okay, this is just a complete vibe thing. Okay, it's nothing specifically that he said, but he seems locked in. It's just the vibe I'm getting. I'm getting the vibe that he is absolutely locked in. He just seems not in a he ha ha mood right now. I don't know. Maybe it's because they just coming off practice or they're in the middle of practice. I don't know, but I like it.
You're on the floor and you're playing defense with Victor behind you versus when you're by yourself. Or not by yourself, but with a different teammate.
Yeah.
What's the biggest difference?
You just have to praise Wemby at this point. That's all you gotta do. Just praise Wemby.
Again, I think, playing defense, I think it's more importantly, I have to play my best defense every time, no matter who's on the court. But, having Vic, behind me, it makes things easier. Sometimes maybe when I mess up, he can clean it. But at the end of the day, I need to play defense the same every time.
You guys haven't played much in the preseason with the full roster intact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Again, it's not gonna be perfect. People have injuries. Minute restrictions and stuff. But the whole summer we've been playing open gym, during the workshops, during training camp. So,
by the way, I think Wemby confirmed this. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, either in the chat or the comments when this uploaded. But pretty sure Jeremy Sochan has been in San Antonio the entire time. So he's been working in San Antonio the entire time, right after losing, the Olympics. So
I think it's good. Again, it's gonna be a process. It's not gonna be perfect from game one, but I think everyone's eager to listen and grow together. Yeah.
Okay, that's Carolina Teague again. I'm trying to hear her, but I don't hear her.
Yeah, I think it's powerful to, go as a team, and not only the team, but the coaches, the front office. I think it just shows, how, things work in the Spurs, and I think around San Antonio, and it was cool to, you know, go to the UTSA campus, you know, shed some energy and good light to their, you know, students. And, you know, it was really cool.
Jimmy. I don't mean to call you out, Jimmy. You didn't know he had an accent? Jimmy.
Yeah. No, I ain't gonna lie, I just didn't see who it was.
You're used to having those guys around.
Yeah, I think we're pretty used to it, but I think again it's a cool thing, and again, like I was talking about the Spurs, I think that's the thing that, you know, not every, you know, team has, and I think it's pretty special and powerful that, you know, players from the past that have won, that have, you know, built this culture come back and you know, just are around, or they're helping us, shedding, you know, their opinions on, you know, stuff. So I think it's great.
Yeah, Jason, you hear this guy? Hey, real talk, I never watched his interviews before. Jimmy, how long you been subscribed to this channel, man? We've gone over Sochan so many times. So many videos with Sochan interviews. We literally react to every single one. We missed like a couple here or there, but come on, Jimmy. Come on, man. There's no excuse. You should have saw his interview when we drafted him. All right, that's when you should have seen where he's from. You know where he's from, Jimmy? He's from like 50 other, he's like from 50 places, so it's fine if you don't know. Poland's the main one though.
What makes you such a big MMA fan?
What makes me, I don't know. It's just entertaining. I think, again, it's a different type of art.
Art of war.
Again, you need a lot of heart and courage to do it. So I think it's pretty amazing. And yeah, this weekend's gonna be a good one. Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Blake Wesley Clan? I'll give you my thoughts in a little bit.
You think can I? I don't know.
Carolina Teague asked about hair colors. I'm not sure what he said.
No, he's a little crazy with it. I feel like he has a lot long time to rest his hair, so it's a little easier for him. But you know, we never know. Maybe I'll put something out crazy out there.
Oh, they're talking about a fighter.
Getting off to a better start to the season. One loss, one. Wondering, is that a focus? Do you guys talk about that at all? Is that something that, you know, comes up?
Yeah. I think you know, it's always important to get off on a good start.
It's okay, Jimmy. It's okay. I'm just teasing. It's all right. It happens.
Again, it starts here though. You know, what we do in the film session, what we do in practice, just locking in. You know, not going through the motions, and you know, I think that's been a key point from us, and you know, especially the veterans telling us, Chris Paul, Harrison Barnes, never let go of like plays and just focus. And you know, I think definitely.
No, Nick, they're not gonna start Sochan at point guard. That's over. Okay, so don't worry about that. He's get his original position. There's really no point in doing it. But keep in mind, I've said this over and over again, and I truly do believe this, that from the film, Sochan did improve from that experiment. Okay, so regardless of what most people say, he did improve from it. His ball vision is much, his court vision that is much better than it was a season prior to that. So while the experiment, you know, wasn't the best, he was a little sloppy. Like there's no way he could be a full-time point guard, like by any means. He can do it at times, but overall he did improve. I think it helped his IQ quite a bit. He sees more on the court, and now that he's back in his natural position, we're really going to see him shine. So. She mentioned Tony Parker, if you guys couldn't hear. I think she was talking about Tony Parker. Tony Parker, has he given you advice?
Yeah, just listen and grow. I remember, you know, I had an interview with him at his house, and it was really just, you know, it's going to get tough at times, but, you know, just fighting through those times and, you know, just keep going. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Unironically, bias aside, because I am biased, because Carolina's cool. I like Carolina. she had the best questions. I don't care. I see his shooting got better. I hope they all learned how to throw lob passes. I'm gonna, okay, here's my hot take, Nick. I think that there's gonna be way less lob passes than you think. I could be wrong, but having someone like Chris Paul on the court, he understands how much attention Wemby gets from the lob passes, and it's gonna be a lot of open shots from or for Sochan, Champagny, Barnes. It's going to be a lot of open shots. Specifically, Devin Vassell. Devin Vassell should look phenomenal this season. He averaged 19 last season, and good God, every single shot he took was a difficult one. So, you know, he should be in a really great place. This was good, though. This was good. And then to answer your question, because I don't think it's worth having a separate segment for this, my thoughts on Blake Wesley. I think he's improved significantly. I think that his ball handling is better. I think that his basketball IQ has improved. He's taking care of the basketball. You know, last season he looked a little too antsy. Sometimes the ball would get away from him. His athleticism wasn't matching up to the mental sometimes. But now I think it's finally coming together, and he looks really good. I thought his defense even looked better. Now in the last preseason game, he looked sloppy. Some of those old tendencies came up, but I can't sit there and be like, see, he's bad because of this one game. It was really tough, very tough matchup for him. And then we had nobody on the court. I mean, we had no one on the court. So it was literally up to him and Castle to try to make something happen. And that's tough. That's a tough thing to do. All right. So the stream is still like kind of jumpy. So what we're going to do, well, hold on. Let me try something. Okay. I'm gonna end this stream, change up the settings, and then we'll get into the Popovich stuff. All right, that's what I'm gonna do, because well, I don't know. I just don't know how well the stream is actually doing. Yeah, I'm gonna end it. We'll do another one. When is Vassell supposed to return? Pretty sure it's the beginning of November. CP3 video? Yeah.